Have you ever felt like everything's just moving too fast? The notifications won't stop. Social media makes you feel like you're never enough. And in the middle of all that noise, you somehow feel alone? You're not the only one. So many of us are silently struggling with anxiety, overthinking, and burnout because we're living in a world that never really turns off. But in this video, we're not just going to talk about the problems. We're going to slow down together. We'll explore ways to calm your mind, strengthen your heart, and find your balance in this fast-moving digital life. Because I believe you can feel stronger, more at peace, more present in your own life. So go ahead, get comfy, take a deep breath, and stick with me till the end of this video. Who knows? This little talk might just be the starting point of the change you've been needing. 1. Know your triggers. The first step to understanding digital anxiety. In today's digital world, it's so easy to feel anxious without even knowing why. The endless notifications, the pressure to always reply fast, the constant comparison on social media, they can all slowly build up and leave us feeling restless, overwhelmed, even empty. But here's the thing, you're not broken. You're just human, living in a world that rarely gives you space to breathe. And the first step to taking back control? Start by noticing what's actually making you feel anxious. Take a moment. Is there an app that makes your heart race the second it pings? Do you ever scroll through someone's achievements and suddenly feel like you're not doing enough? These are real signs, and by recognizing them, you're already starting to reclaim your peace. Try keeping a simple feelings journal. Write things like, "Every time I open Instagram, I feel like I'm not enough." This isn't about blaming technology. It's about understanding its impact and making more mindful choices. Recognizing your triggers doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're brave enough to face them and strong enough to make a change. Year 2. Healthy boundaries. Building a balanced relationship with technology. Let's be honest, tech is amazing. It helps us connect, learn, create, and grow. But when we're glued to our screens 24/7, it can quietly take over. We start answering emails during dinner, checking messages first thing in the morning, and scrolling late into the night until our minds are too tired to rest. That's why setting healthy boundaries with technology isn't just helpful, it's necessary. You don't have to go off the grid or delete every app. It starts with small, intentional changes. Maybe it's putting your phone away during meals, turning off notifications after a certain hour, or choosing one day a week to go screen-free for a few hours. These little boundaries are powerful. They give your brain space to rest, help you reconnect with the people around you, and most importantly, let you decide how and when you want to engage with the digital world. Remember, tech is here to serve you, not the other way around. So take your time, create space, and protect your peace. Because a balanced life isn't about quitting. It's about choosing what truly matters. 3. The art of saying no. Protecting your peace. We often say yes to things we don't want to do, just to avoid disappointing others. But every time you say yes to something that drains you, you're saying no to your own well-being. In this digital age, it's even harder. Group chats, last-minute Zoom calls, constant requests to join, reply, comment, show up. It's exhausting. And here's the truth. It's okay to say no. Saying no isn't rude. It's not selfish. It's a form of self-respect. It's you saying, "I matter too." So the next time you're overwhelmed, take a pause. Ask yourself, do I really have the energy for this? If the answer is no, give yourself permission to protect your peace. The more you practice it, the easier it gets. And soon, you'll realize that saying no to what doesn't serve you is actually saying yes to what does. 4. Offline is okay. The power of taking a digital break. We live in a world that tells us to be always on. If you're not posting, replying, updating, are you even relevant? But let's flip the script for a moment. What if stepping away is exactly what you need? Going offline doesn't mean you're falling behind. It means you're taking a breather. It's giving your mind a break from the noise so you can hear yourself again. Take a few hours, a day, even a weekend. Turn off notifications, unplug, and do something simple. Read, take a walk, talk face-to-face with someone. Let your nervous system reset. You'll be surprised at how refreshing it feels to be unreachable for a little while. Your value isn't measured by your online presence. It's found in how present you are in your real life. So go ahead, take that break. The world can wait. You matter more. 5. Soothing morning rituals. Start your day without a screen. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? If your answer is check your phone, you're not alone. But here's the thing. Starting your day with a screen often means starting it with stress. Before you've even brushed your teeth, you're already seeing emails, bad news, and other people's lives. It's no wonder we feel anxious. So, what if, just for a few mornings, you tried something different? Start with silence. Stretch. Sip your coffee slowly. Journal a little. Open the window and let sunlight in. Even 5 screen-free minutes can set a calm, grounded tone for your entire day. Your mornings are sacred. They set the rhythm for everything that follows. Give yourself the gift of peace before the digital world pulls you in. You deserve a gentle start. 6. Healthy venting. The power of emotional support in the digital era. Just because we're connected online doesn't mean we're truly connected emotionally. In fact, sometimes digital life makes us feel more alone than ever. That's why it's so important to have people you can really talk to, not just like, comment, or react with. People who listen without judging, who let you vent, who say, I get it, I've been there too. Whether it's a trusted friend, a support group, or a therapist, opening up can lighten your emotional load more than scrolling ever could. You don't have to carry everything alone. Let someone in. And if you're not ready to talk yet, that's okay too. You can start by journaling, recording voice notes for yourself, or even writing anonymous thoughts online in safe spaces. Your emotions deserve space, and you deserve to be heard. 7. Rethinking productivity. You're not a machine. We live in a hustle culture that tells us to keep going, keep achieving, keep performing. But let me remind you of something important. You are not a machine. You're allowed to rest, to pause, to just be, without always producing something. Productivity is not your worth. You don't need to earn your rest. You deserve it simply because you're human. So next time you feel guilty for slowing down, remember, rest is productive too. It recharges your energy, clears your mind, and brings back your creativity. Life isn't a race, it's a rhythm. And honoring your own pace is one of the most powerful things you can do for your well-being. 8. Filters versus reality. Coping with pressure from social media. Let's be real. Social media isn't always what it seems. The flawless photos, perfect routines, constant wins. They can make us feel like we're not doing enough, not looking right, not living the life. But here's the truth. Filters can't show the full story. Everyone has struggles, bad days, and messy moments that don't make it to the feed. You're comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel, and that's never fair. So the next time you catch yourself spiraling, pause and remember, you are enough without the filter. You are worthy without the performance. And your real life, with all its ups and downs, is just as valuable. Choose to follow people who uplift you, not pressure you. Curate your feed like you'd curate your space. Fill it with kindness, truth, and balance. 9. Breathe through it. Simple mindfulness techniques to release stress. When life gets overwhelming, we often forget the simplest tool we have, our breath. Mindfulness isn't about being perfectly zen or meditating for hours. It's about gently bringing yourself back to the present, one breath at a time. Try this. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Pause for 4. Just 1 minute of this box breathing can reset your nervous system. You can do it while commuting, waiting in line, or even mid-scroll. The goal isn't to stop your thoughts. It's to notice them without getting swept away. When you give yourself space to breathe, you create space to feel, reflect, and reset. You don't need to escape your life to feel peace. Sometimes it starts with just one deep breath. 10. Consistent self-care. Small, real, and daily. We often think self-care has to be fancy. Spa days, long vacations, expensive treats. But the most powerful self-care? It's the kind that happens every day in small, intentional moments. Drinking water when you wake up. Saying no when you're too tired. Taking 5 minutes to stretch or breathe. Journaling a single thought before bed. These might seem tiny, but when done consistently, they build a life that feels calmer, kinder, and more connected. You don't need a perfect routine. You just need a few habits that remind you, I'm taking care of myself. Consistency isn't about being strict. It's about being loving. And the more you show up for yourself, the easier it gets. Start small. Start now. You're worth the effort. Conclusion. So, take a deep breath. We've talked about a lot today. Digital anxiety, setting boundaries, saying no, taking breaks, being kind to yourself, and finding calm in the chaos. The truth is, navigating life in the digital age isn't always easy, but you don't have to do it perfectly. You just need to do it intentionally. Start small. One deep breath, one screen-free morning, one honest conversation. One reminder that your worth isn't defined by how busy you are or how flawless your feed looks. You are allowed to slow down, to rest, to feel, to grow in your own time. And every time you choose yourself, even in the smallest way, you're already creating a healthier, more peaceful life. So thank you for being here with me. I hope this video felt like a gentle pause in your day. A moment to reconnect with you. And if it helped even just a little, don't forget to like, share, or leave a comment below. You never know who else might need this too. Until next time, be kind to yourself. You're doing better than you think.